Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So, another day. I'm doing pretty good, I think. I'm staying on track here. Um, I got a delivery yesterday. So the videos are kind of going up, but they're going to be a little bit out of order just because this palette came in and I want to let you know about it. So what it is, it's the Too Faced Major Love palette, and it is so cute, so cute. It's tin packaging. That is what it looks like. You know, everybody was complaining about this pink in here. Like, why does that have it? I really don't have a problem with it, to be honest. I think it could be utilized in a lot of different ways. Um, and in all honesty, when I'm thinking of this, especially for like the camo type things, I see the pink in camo to make it more girly, I guess. But I do understand it in a sense on both sides. Like, does it have to be in there and it doesn't have to be in there type of thing, you know? But let's go ahead and get started. Short and sweet, right? So today's topic, first off, let me say, I did this. This is the eye we're going to, or this is the look we're going to create. I did this on this eye. And these shadows are different. They're different. These aren't regular Too Faced shadows. I'm going to be honest. They are so buttery and smooth and creamy. I don't know how to explain it. So the first shade we're going to go into is this light brown shade right here. Oh Lord, I just made a mess now. Oh Lord. Anyway, we're going to go into that shade first. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about these shadows by no means, but I mean, they are just they're different. They are different for sure. I don't know if other people are talking about that or not, but they just are, and they're very nice. So I'm going to use this as my crease shade, transition shade, whatever you want to call it. So I was thinking like of today's topic, in a sense, even though this video is going to be short, because A, it's a small palette, and B, I have to get my daughter off the bus. So we gotta be quick. But anyway, today's topic. Major love. So I was thinking, what was your first love? What was it, do you remember it? Even if it was like a puppy crush, like, because I do believe I'm going in with that pink shade now, right above that brown, just to sort of blend a little bit. But I believe there are different kinds of love. You have your first love, you have like crushes. And then, you have your loves, your intense. Just like, what's the difference between love and lust, that I was talking about in a recent video, which may or may not be posted. But I'm going back in with that brown. But, like, I do wonder if you remember, like, the feeling of that. And do you still have that intense of a feeling? Or is it just like the beginning of it that you have that so intense type feeling and stuff? I'm going to take that same light brown and run it under my lower lash line. Because, like, I remember that feeling when I met my fiance, and how, you don't want to leave each other's sides and all that stuff. I mean, it's still the same, I don't want to leave or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, that's not what I'm saying. But you know what? That just can't get enough of each other. 12 years later, I can get enough of him. Like, I want him, but I can, let him go and live his day. type of thing. Alright, and the next shade I'm going to go into is this dark brown shade. Where did I put my brush? Here it is. And we're going to put that on the outer corner. I will say this brown is very dark, so you might want to go in with a light hand. I mean, these shades aren't like something new. You probably already have them. But I will say this formula is different. I ordered mine off of the Too Faced site. And I'm going to say I really like this formula. I really, really do. You can see how dark this is getting. It gets very dark. Okay, and then I'm going to take that same shade. I'm going to push it up against the lash line. But I did start thinking back to like when I did first meet my fiance and stuff. And sometimes it's nice to reminisce. And then you have your first crushes, your first boyfriend or girlfriend, you know. Alright. Just smudge that in a little bit with that brown, that lighter brown. But I do remember, like, the butterflies. Or how time just, like, flew by when, you know, you're having fun in a sense. Everything's just so new and exciting. I really do. Like, alright. Then, we're going to go in with that. I'm going to go in with, like, the gold color, gold, bronze, copper color, I don't know. Like, these are, I mean, look at that. I didn't wet the brush. Like, these colors, it's just different, that's all I can tell you. This is a very good formula. Look at that. Look how much that shines. It's like bam. I didn't know that when I first was doing the look, to be honest with you. I'm not complaining either. I do like it a lot. Okay, I'm just going to go back into that dark brown shade. And then I decided that I was going to go into, it's like a brown slate. It's right beside the lighter brown color. Push it into, I'm just going to put it on like the outer corner, so it's just sort of darken it up a little bit. Because I felt like that gold was just so blingy. And there's nothing wrong with that. I could have left it like that and been fine, but I just wanted to sort of darken that up a tad bit. And then for inner corner, I'm going in with that first shade. And this is buttery. Like, I'm not even wetting this brush, and it's just coming off like I wet it. I'm like thoroughly impressed with this palette. Like, for real, for real. Like, I just impresses me. That's all I can say. It's a good thing, don't get me wrong. And that's all I did to create this look. Like, quick and easy. There are 2 green shades in here I didn't get to play with, but I did like swatch them, and they're creamy. I just, honestly, this palette it just really shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. In the best way. I'm putting the lash primer, or not, yeah, by Lancome one, because I knew I had it. I never tried it. I just didn't know where I put it. I had a sample of the Lancome Lash Idol, and everybody was raving about it, and I forgot all about it, that I had it and didn't get to try it. But I will say I used it on this eye, and I love it. Like, I really, really like that mascara. I really like this eye look too. I'm really, like, it was quick, it was easy. Like, you can make this an everyday palette, you know, depending on, let's say a neutral palette, or you can add a pop of something, you know what I mean? Like, I really believe, I mean, this palette could, you know, I just think it's worth it. I'm really impressed. And I usually get all of the Too Faced palettes that are in the tins, because they are good formula regardless, right? But this formula, ooh boy, it is completely different in the best way possible. And what I'm wondering is if they're going to change up their formula and stick with that. Because if they are, I do believe they may come back. I mean, I don't think they really went anywhere anyway, but I think they come back in a big way, though, with that formula. But I just, oh shoot, I did order it off of the Too Faced site, but I always order off of them. So I don't think that would make a difference. I do like this mascara too, though. I should have probably used it without the lash the lash primer, but the reason I didn't was because the sample that I did get of that, it came with that, so I thought maybe it has to be used with that. I don't know. Uh-oh, it's time to go. I'm putting the Lancome on the bottom lash. And we are done. And oh, that's all I got for you today. So let me know if you recall your major love or your first crush and the feelings that you had with it. And let me know if you got this palette and if you think that the formula's changed. Or if you're thinking about getting it. I hope this helped so you could see how the shadows performed. This is the final look. I gotta clean up the little mistakes I made with mascara. But I have to go and get my daughter off the bus. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I am uploading. So, I'm on the ball with it. I'm going to continue. I'm determined to continue. And I'll see you next time with a new topic of the day to get your opinions on. And you guys stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.